Hey guys, good morning. More cleanup in the compound today. Never ends. Never ends. You gotta stay ahead of it. Got to stay ahead of it. All right, let's get this walk started. Which way? I like going right. What are you two doing? What are you two doing? Oh, three of you out here. Three beggars. Let's go. Are you guys e-begging? Get you on camera e-begging. Let's go right. I always like going the right way in life, unlike others. Morning folks, Jack here. Shut my camera door before I lose my battery. Oh, Blackie ditched me at the start. He already ditched me. He's abandoning me, guys. Already abandoning me. It is Friday. I intend to want to sit down outside and have a couple of beers tonight. For the first time in a long time. But in order to do that, I gotta pay. I gotta pay the price. I got to pay the price. Morning. Have to pay the price. Have to pay my road tax. Unlike others who just say they're doing their workouts. I can actually prove it. I actually show the evidence. How many of those have we seen here, huh? Oh yeah. I work out every day. That's why I'm obese. Because I work out every day. Huh. But they never show that part. These guys that have cameras in their hands all the time, that are on YouTube all the time. No monk mode here. I play, I pay. Uh-oh. Got some storms coming. Storms coming. So yeah. So there's a comment for Smooth Lee out there. No, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. He's thinking there's gonna be a Yankees championship this year. Yeah, we always start to think that way, don't we? We always think that way, but then we keep Aaron Boone as the manager. I could relate that to some people here. Yep, then we keep Aaron Boone as our manager and Cashman as our manager and Boone as our coach. Come on. That is not. Haven't we found out? Whoa, what kind of bird was that? Doing that does keeping them on the payroll does not increase our chances for a championship. And I don't know why don't they just DFA Stanton and take the loss. Take the loss. The guy hasn't played in 100 games in how many years now? Since he won the MVP for the Marlins? I don't think he's ever. I'll have to check those stats. But I don't think he's ever played 100 games in a year for the Yankees. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. And that's barely over half the games. Hell, he's been out for 2 months. He's been out for what, a month and a half already? From a hamstring issue, and he still can't get back yet? Especially with Aaron Judge sidelined for 4 to 6 weeks or more. Yeah, I know they're currently in first place, but still, that's not how you win championships. And I don't even know what they're going to do. I mean, who do they go after? I'll tell you what they need to go after. They need to go after a leadoff hitter that bats over 300. When was the last time they had one of those? And Boone's continuous lineups with, I think everybody on that team has batted first, has batted leadoff. I mean, Goldschmidt, come on. Goldschmidt leading off. Ben Rice leading off. You guys need a setup man. Come on. Need somebody that can get on base most of the time. Or a third of the time. But you ain't got that. Look at that beautiful sky out there. Morning.
Morning.
They don't have that. That's the only thing they need to get. Said they put these batters out there batting 220, 200. Seems like half the lineup, 3/4 of the lineup are batting below 250. Not a recipe for a World Series championship there, Smooth. I get frustrated about it, as I'm sure you do. Even if the Knicks won, that still won't cut it. Still won't cut it. 2009, last championship, last World Series championship. 2009. This drought needs to end. And they need to get rid of Boone and Cashman. What is it with these injury bugs? Every year, injury, injury, injury. To have to starting pitchers. It's a never-ending cycle. With Gill or Eel, Schmidt. Last year it was Cole, Rodon. Just never-ending mediocrity. And I'm getting tired of it. I haven't talked about the Yankees in a while. Because I'm so envious of the Dodgers. The Dodgers. Oh my God. But at least they're willing and able to spend for championships. Unlike the Mets, who are willing to spend with no championships. Just a waste of money for them, man. I don't know if it's bad luck or what. I had enough of that baseball talk. Too early in the season for that. We haven't even gotten to the trade deadline yet. But yeah, I don't understand why nobody in New York talks about the lineup. The Yankees lineup choices by Aaron Boone, because they suck. They absolutely suck. It's a different lineup every single day of the week. Every single game, it's a different lineup. Not a recipe for success from any coach. That's for sure. And I'll tell you what else is not a recipe for success. My video yesterday against the most, responded to the most vile expat out there. That's not a recipe for success. And I learned that out. I learned that out last night, guys. Last night I came to that conclusion after watching a two-hour uncensored video by Radar O'Reilly and Colonel Klink. Man, so butthurt in that entire video about the trolls. I've never seen someone get so emotional about them. So emotional. Morning. Without ever naming names. Naming names. Give us the names. Put us on the list. Put them on the list. Name names. Seinfeld reference for all you uneducated in the Seinfeld lore. Because this show, again, is about nothing. But watching them grovel and complain. Oh, I had to delete 20 trolls from my feed just in the last week. That's 20 viewers. That's 20 viewers. Is it because they had a different opinion, or was it because they said something truly disgusting? I'll never know. And I don't ever care. But after watching them, yeah, I definitely will respond less. I'll respond less when I'm attacked, guys. Hello. But yeah, guys, that made me rethink how I respond to vile attacks on my channel. Trust me, yeah. Oh, getting this shade, it's a lot better. Good morning. Now let me turn around until I get past the corner here. And today's rice report. Got some planting going on here, out there. A lot of spaces. A lot of spaces. Hard work, hard work. None of that hard work here, guys. Hire the man. Pay the man. I love that Andy Griffith episode. And B, just pay the man. Just pay the man. Talking about the freezer she bought. Getting it fixed. Just pay the man. Oh, this breeze is a saving grace here today, guys. I'd be dying if it wasn't here. And I'd also be dying if I put the camera down or turned it off and stopped talking. Hint, hint, guys. Hint, hint. And I left out some truly great Canadians in my talk yesterday. Like the regular guy, the Chad Foster, and the slurry of other Canadians over here relying on YouTube to make ends meet. Or to pay their way in life. I just want to know what the retirement plan is, guys. What is the retirement plan from YouTube? After being a YouTube superstar. When does the glory end? Well, Old Dog's still doing it, right? Mike is still doing it. And not our Filipino journey, the other one. The one that just got divorced and taken to the cleaners. He's not Canadian. And he's got a pension, right? So he's got a fallback plan. Don't know about some of these others. And hey, not that there's anything wrong with that. That's how you want to live your life. You live your life. But don't come calling. Morning. Trying to get the thing started. Hello. Trying to get those plows started. Yeah, don't come calling when you run out of funds. It's like Ace now. Ace now. How many times are you going to do a budget video? How many times? Need 2,000? No, need at least 2,000. No, you need 3,000. Oh, it used to be 1,500. I'm beginning to sound like Craig now, don't I? Sounding like Craig. We know it's all in fun. It's all in fun, Ace. And I finally found saw your 3 categories of expat cost of living on the whiteboard. So I believe it now. I believe it. You got me convinced. If it's on your whiteboard, I'm convinced. I mean, who could dispute anyone who's living in a 2-bedroom furnished condominium with a pool and rooftop access? Anyone who could dispute the truth there? Anyone? As he self-proclaims, He falls into about 8 of his category of expats, don't he? Morning. Falls into the loser back home category. He falls into the got a bar girl pregnant category twice. Man, there's just no end to the categories. As he gives you the list for this, the list for that. Mr. List. Mr. List. But there are changes to that list sometimes. The true price of my sins right here. Feeling the pain. Not just talking about it, actually feeling it. Showing proof and evidence. All right, back on solid ground. For a little bit anyway. For a little bit anyway. It's going to get too big to plant here if you don't get it out of that starter field soon. Jack's opinion. Jack's rice opinion. Don't know for any facts about rice growing. Yeah, what a difference a day makes. And an hour. I think I started this walk an hour later, maybe an hour and a half later than I did yesterday. And it is super hot here in the sun. In the sunny paradise. I seem to always end my walks with Craigo. Craigo found a new friend. Like that Seinfeld episode, Jimmy did this, Jimmy did that, Jimmy did this, David did that, Jimmy did this, David did that. David's a good guy. David's a good expat. The other day, Craig had 2 good expats. 2 out of 3. The old Meatloaf song, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Craigo. Compared to the 90% or 90, is it 95 of us? 95 of us are bad expats. And then Craig tries to create drama, saying Smooth Lee's going after me. In a satire video, Smooth Lee finally put the title on there. Satire. Yeah. And then me going after Smooth Lee. When did that ever happen? Pretty much agree with everything he says. But Craig's out there trying to create drama. Probably doesn't even watch the videos, just looks at the titles. I don't think I've ever put Smooth Lee in the title. Because I don't target people that way. And he's never been a target. But Craig will have you believe differently. And Craig likes to say that I troll his channel. But I watch every one of them, don't I, Craig? Watch every one of your videos. I comment on every one of your videos. Sometimes I comment twice. Because I'll comment as soon as you say something stupid that you should have never put in your video in the first place. And then 2 minutes later, I hear you say something else and I'm like, man, I really have to watch the full video before I comment, Craig. Because then I got to leave a second comment. Or even a third sometimes. Because I'm reactionary. I'm reactionary. Going back to Radar O'Reilly and Colonel Klink. Like I said, that whole 2 hour plus live stream last night, uncensored. Man, to use an ace term, they sure do feel butthurt by what the guy said to them. And I don't blame them for some of it. For some of it, when they start attacking the wives and the girlfriends, yeah, that goes beyond the pale to me. And not something I would definitely not do on my channel, because I don't attack anyone. I just comment on what they say. They sure appear butthurt, because all they did for 2 hours was cry and complain. Oh, he said this. Oh, he said that. Ooh. I'm not a real colonel. I know that. You just did it because your father was always called colonel. Yeah, I don't think like I said, I've had that conversation before. People using that military rank in their titles, the colonel, the captain. Just as a career serviceman, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth when people do that. When I think it does anyway. That's just me. And Jack Pinion. Yeah, Butthurt, oh man. And everybody that came into that channel last night. Everyone that was a troll from the other channel. A troll from the other channel. Anytime they said anything even up for debate, or they're expressing their opinion, oh, I gotta defend myself. Oh, I did this. Oh, I did that. From the 1 hour moto blog through the mountains of Cebu. Oh, I gotta defend that too. Oh, I just put out one video. It was just one video. Well, I don't know why they're attacking me about it. That's just one of many instances where, oh, I gotta feel justified, and I gotta defend myself because someone has a different opinion. And like I said, some of them they were attacking, morning, for no apparent cause, no cause at all. Then have to apologize because they think, oh, I just assumed, like Craig does, that you were making a troll comment because I thought you came from the other channel, until it was explained to me by one of our other viewers that no, he watch. Oh yeah, you watch us all the time. You've been watching us for a long time. I apologize. Oh, okay. So butthurt. Smart move, Blackie. Smart move. in the same spot I left you in. You made the right decision today, Blackie. I should have made that decision as well. But that beer is going to feel so good tonight. Right, Heidi? Yeah, and whew, ice water ready for me. All right. See that, guys? I'm so lazy I don't even have to get my water for me in the morning after my walk.